Hi. It's the start
Hello.
of year 3,
That's right. This is our anniversary, give or take.
give or take. We're 5 days into the third year, but as has become something of a tradition, I suppose.
A worrying tradition.
Oh, why do you say that?
Well, because we're not leaving ourselves very much runway after this.
There is one more anniversary's worth of something we could do with this.
Is it just this again?
No. It's the board game.
Oh, that's right. And then we have to stop being friends. At the end of the 4th year, we will go our separate ways. Worries, but it's time to stop.
Well, you heard it here, folks. One more year, and then the Alpha stream is all mine again. Oh,
You can do whatever you want.
I mean, I do anyway.
Fair point. But you're kind enough to take my input most of the time.
Yeah. Anyway, there is another Busytown game beyond the one we grew up with. And it's very much in the same style, just a slightly different layout. The experience...
Yeah, I never knew about this one. Nor yet.
Are you able
Do you
to-
remember the date of the first game?
93, I believe. This came out only a year later. You're able to hear the various sounds?
Oh,
You're not.
I am not.
Well, let me see if I can do something about that.
It's also occasionally a little chuggy, but I don't know if that's on your end or the fact that I'm using a browser connection.
I think the game is just soft anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, let me do something about that because...
Welcome to Busytown.
Well, first of all, it looks a little bit different.
Studio.
Yes, the town layout is different. Unless this is a different section of town.
Well, it might be.
Welcome
Okay,
to
shut up.
Busy
Let's do
News
something
Station.
with...
Turn on one of the television sets.
Oh,
Because it's that soft... Not that I'm going to do...
Let's visit Busytown. Flour
I
mill.
hear something.
You're able to hear a voice?
Farm.
Yes, it is.
Recycling plant. Road construction.
impossible to
Let's visit
distinguish.
Busytown.
You say almost impossible to distinguish?
Is that a joke?
I just making sure I heard what I heard.
Yeah, but it's funny that that was the line that you chose to repeat.
Uh-huh.
I wonder.
How's the music?
Intermittent because I think the microphone
Studio.
tries to,
Assembly plant.
or maybe,
Garbage
what is this?
truck.
Discord
Studio.
tries to prioritize your voice over anything else. But I imagine sound is, like, not the most crucial part of this, huh?
I honestly haven't gone through this in so long. I
How to
couldn't tell
play.
you. Not
How
nearly
things
as
work in Busytown.
not nearly as versed as I was in the first game.
It's fine.
It's too much.
Make it livable for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Give me the, like...
Right about there ought to.
Let's visit Busytown.
All right, that ought to do.
Alrighty.
How to play. Assembly plant. Farm.
Do we have an order that
Garbage
you want to go
truck.
in?
No, not really.
Farm.
Let's just go from
Oh.
the bottom of the screen upward, same way we did last time. So for those of you who are not familiar with our playings of the first game, basically we'll click on somewhere and we'll get to do things. And this time there's also a difficulty setting. There's an easy mode and there's an advanced mode. We'll do the first game in easy mode first, and then just to gauge the differences, we'll go back for advanced.
Field to look after, so roll out the tractor.
Not those eyes.
Oh, the music's as sterling as ever.
Howdy, Loli. I'm glad to see you. Welcome to the farm.
Hello, turnip goat. How's the farming coming along?
Slowly, Loli. I need your help to grow lots of wheat. First, we plow the field with the tractor. Next, we use the seed spreader to plant the seeds. Then we water the field with the helicopter. The sun will make the wheat grow. When the wheat is tall, we gather it with the harvester. Let's get started. We have more plowing to do.
You're saying you want to plow?
Okay, I got some of that. I find it completely wild that a farm of this size uses a helicopter for their watering system.
The general gist here is that she wants to plow.
Yeah, that would be the first step.
Let's plow the field. Let's fly the helicopter.
It's too soon to water. We have to plant more
So
seeds.
your cursor is basically the character.
Yep, just like before.
We have
And
seed to plant.
They respond
If
to
you
the
want
mouse
lots of
movement and
wheat.
clicking, not
Whoa,
like WASD.
Before we plant the seeds, we should finish plowing the field.
I'll climb aboard this tractor and then drive it across the field until it is all plowed.
Now, does it engage the attachment automatically, or do you have to click it in order to do the thing?
The rear of the vehicle has to get across the field.
Oh, does it put itself down automatically, or do you have to click?
Oh no, it's down right at the beginning.
So this is not like Farming Simulator
Nope.
1994, I guess.
20 minus 6, I believe. Or 1994.
I wonder if they were starting to make those hyper-realistic simulator games then. I know there have been flight sims since there have been computer games, but I wonder if they were doing like farming or train driver.
Well, Goat came out in like 2012, and that was the most bananas of them all.
Yeah, that was the beyond the logical conclusion. I
We plowed the
suspect
whole
the difference
field.
between easy
Now
and
it's
advanced
time
mode
to
is the
plant
start.
seeds.
It's a fair thought.
We have seed to plant. If you want lots of wheat,
Oh, wheat. My mistake. My mistake. I kept hearing something else.
Something else.
The frames are just as visible in this game as they were in the last game.
Yeah. Not a ton of interim animations.
Nope, what you see is what you get, boys and girls.
We have 4 angles. Front, back, left, and right.
Yeah, diagonals don't work. Wait, how many games have I played in my day where it was literally make something animate like something else? Take Life and Death, for example. This is pretty much the antiseptic phase. You remember that, of course.
Ew. Vaguely. I thankfully blocked out most of the specifics. Because I, thankfully, don't need to
now
know
let's
how
water
to
the
properly
field and watch
disinfect
the wheat grow.
surgery. So I have freed up that space in my mind
Don't
for
tell
things
the
that
seeds
affect
we're
me more.
in my helicopter, and they'll think it's raining. Let's fly the helicopter over the field to water it.
I don't think you give the seeds enough credit. Hey, who wants to get wet?
Yeah.
First we'll plow you and then we'll make you wet. After we plant our seeds, of course.
Yeah, remember kids, that's the wrong order.
I'm kind of curious about something. When we get to the lower right corner, I'll explain it. Oh, too bad.
Wondering if that had an interact animation,
Yeah,
like the scarecrow.
yeah.
That
Oh,
would've been neat.
actually, there's an idea.
Yeah, that goes.
but
Check the tree in the top left.
Okay.
Nope,
Nope, nothing.
impassive.
Ouch!
What was ouch about? I have no idea.
Now that the seeds are watered, the sun will make them grow.
If that's not the most human-generated wind blowing I've ever heard.
Yeah, that was a man in a microphone.
We remember this little homage to the wind.
Yeah.
No, kids, the sun getting blocked out does not turn everything gray.
That is by far the worst time-lapse sky effect I've ever seen.
Look! The seeds have sprouted! The clouds are gone. Now the wheat will grow tall and straight.
This is how gardening works, kids. Everything just fades in.
The wheat is growing tall. We will have lots of wheat for Busytown.
Do you also have to plant the plant once and then not touch it for the rest of its lifetime?
You also have to make fairy sounds.
Yeah, you do have to do a lot of chime work.
We'll have fun harvesting all of this wheat. This should make Hilda Hippo very happy.
Why do I feel like a hippo would not be eating? Well, maybe they would, but this seems...
Now it's time to drive the harvester over the field to cut the wheat.
Yeah, I've never seen a harvester with, like, all paint on the side.
That's an interesting sound effect.
I really can't hear it. Also, I'm fairly sure that they don't bale wheat. Is this wheat or hay grass?
I'm not sure. So you're unable to hear the sound that goes off every time a bale gets made?
If we are both very quiet for several seconds, I might be able to hear it. No, I never heard one.
Terrific job! Now Hilda can mill the wheat, and the baker can bake the bread and other yummy things. Let's deliver all of this wheat to the mill.
Hey, wait, Turnip. I'll go with you to the mill. Last one of the mill's a rotten egg.
Come visit the farm anytime.
Thanks, I sure will.
It seems like they establish an order here.
Did we go to the correct one first, then?
I'm not sure, but I think I know a way to find out.
Garbage truck. Assembly plant. How to play. Welcome to Busytown. Climb aboard the AlphaCopter for a ride you'll always remember. Just fly over the area you want to explore, Then click on the mouse to go there. You'll become a Busytown character just like me, helping run our busy community. We all have important jobs to do, and they're lots of fun too. And if you need any help, just make a call from a nearby phone booth. So get on board and join us. We've been waiting for you.
No, I guess not.
Does the
Studio.
assembly plant make tractors?
Possibly. But first, I want to do this.
Busytown has such happy sights and sounds.
Yeah, we've all heard
Let's
this song
visit
before.
Busytown.
Ah, that's right.
Let's visit Busytown.
Your theory was the stars?
Yes.
All right, let's find out.
How to play.
Actually,
Studio.
sorry, one sec. Let's do something about the sound too.
Is there anything to be done?
Drop it some.
Let's
Drop
visit
it more, you say?
Busytown.
Well, I had the sound max as opposed to the music.
How to play.
Because the machinery going off was pretty big in my ears there.
Okay.
Assembly.
Well, make yourself comfortable. I don't feel, in, tractor noises.
Mm.
You'll just have to give me a recap of what the characters say.
Oh yeah, sure. So you're not able to hear anything they were saying before?
I get snippets. That's pretty much what I heard.
Hmm.
Howdy, Loli.
No idea why the sound is not transmitting.
Hello.
Your voice comes through just fine.
The farming coming along.
Slowly, Loli. We must grow plenty of wheat.
It worked totally fine with last week's game.
Hmm. That time, what were you able to hear out of their voices?
Oh, absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Okay. So after we test
Stars,
this-
though.
I'll climb aboard this tractor and then drive it across the
Oh,
field
but the
in
words
long
appeared.
cloud.
I did. There were no words last time, so maybe it's just the difference between reading and not reading.
Wait, what about words?
And the label of the machine, like there was a word. It said "plow" above it when you moved your goat cursor to it.
Interesting. Alright, let me do this and then... I totally missed it somehow.
It was brief, and I don't think it showed up the last time.
Okay. I'm trying to mouse, but it's not doing it any faster.
Or using before.
I was using keyboard, and I'm using
Oh, I see.
keyboard now.
And just zip it across the screen with the mouse.
Yep.
Very funny, because you can zip the goat. I've seen you do that, like throw her back and forth really wildly.
Same thing I was doing with Huckle at the gas station the last time.
Yes.
We plowed the whole field. Now it's time to plant the seeds.
Oh yeah, those definitely were not there before. So that's the difference, eh?
They're not the child can read.
Well, we don't need to do all this again then, if
See
that's...
you later, farmer. While
And by me.
I'll be
I don't
eating
need to
my
see
favorite
that
book.
repeated.
Reading my favorite
You don't need to
book.
see more plowing?
Later, Turnip.
Come visit the farm.
No more plowing for me.
Thanks. I sure will.
Was Kuro here to hear that line just now?
No, she's out in the living room.
Oh, that's too bad. I was really hoping she'd look up and ask for context.
I don't know, she kinda knows what I'm doing tonight.
Flour mill.
Oh, really?
In the update on the Saga of My Computer, they sent me the replacement power cable, and it's the wrong cable.
Oh, shame. So now
So
what?
we'll see if they're willing to send me another. So I still have yet to confirm that it is the power cable.
Okay.
We'll know in our hearts that it's probably the motherboard, because it's probably going to be the more expensive thing.
Well, I'm hoping against.
too. I'm starting to get the shakes.
You getting the shakes?
That withdrawal from my beautiful, ultra powerful supercomputer.
Hmm.
Hi, Loli. Welcome to the busiest mill in Busytown.
Hello, Hilda. The mill looks like a great place.
The mill is where we grind wheat. I'll need your help to make
This
flour
is
and
going
butter
to
from
be
wheat.
like
We'll
the
send
Mr.
flour
Fix-It
right
machine,
over to
huh?
the baker. I just love his
That's-
pretzels.
that
All
was
blank
the-
silhouettes.
Here soon.
That was
But
my
first,
first
I must
thought.
Put the pieces of the mill together.
Okay.
Actually,
Hilda,
with the
I say
silhouettes
we
there, it
get
looks
to
more
go.
like
You
building
get
the
started,
house.
And I'll watch.
Oh, fair. Well, the house silhouettes didn't appear until you got the parts, yeah?
Well,
Where are the parts?
that's a good question.
You fly.
Somebody's in there. You know how I know?
Door's locked?
Well, I mean, look at the handle. It's jiggling. And I don't see
Oh, we're not doing that?
No, I don't see the hippo's hand on there.
That would involve a whole nother animation frame. You know they're not going to do that.
Yeah, but that gives the illusion that somebody's trespassing in the mill. And they're playing in the workroom.
I don't know why I'm yawning so much all of a sudden.
Easy one. Just put it on the chute under the millstone.
Flower lever. That's not really like...
This is the small cog wheel.
Well, now we have to get our own parts, it looks like. We didn't have to do that back then.
How did this come in a flat pack? What is this? Why is the mill all disassembled? Did she give a reason?
The crane moves the grain to the millstone.
I don't think she gave a reason. Just an instruction to, build it.
I guess we can't be rude and ask.
I mean, we can listen to the intro sequence again. We didn't lose much here.
You can listen to the intro sequence again. I get nothing. And I wonder how it's coming out on the stream.
Well, if anybody's out there and would like to check for us. Who am I kidding? Of course, nobody is.
Mayo shows up sometimes.
Yeah, but Mayo's not here yet.
See Mayo.
Also, we've got Mr. Fix-It's old crane.
Yeah, the scoops for the cocoa powder.
I really don't think that's going to be cocoa powder.
Not now, but then. Isn't a chocolate mill.
Grinds the grain. Whoa, this weighs a ton. Quickly, I can't hold this all day.
That piece doesn't fit there. Try to put it in another place.
The channel directs the water to the water wheel. We can figure out where this goes. The water wheel must go near the water. Just call me Sherlock.
It's very strong.
Yeah, she was saying she couldn't have held the stone forever, but actually she can.
The big cog wheel turns the small cog wheel. Where do we put it? Hurry, the wheat is on its way.
The wheat isn't going to show up until we have it together.
Oh, well, that's good timing.
So why did we bail it in the first place?
I don't know. I don't actually know how wheat is harvested.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Flour. What do we do
if
now?
they take the tops off in the field, or they cut the stems to the ground, do the operation of separating the tops and seeds at another time.
Uh-oh. No flour. What do we do now?
Is there a way to interact with...
Okay,
The
it's
honey
going in the
is
thing.
wheat. It's time to try the next step.
Now we need to start the stone for grinding, yes?
If I can figure out how to start it.
You need to power the, water wheel by opening the sluice gate up there.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
See, I'm not an expert in how things work, so...
Water turns the wheel, and the wheel turns the millstone. The engine runs on water, and I run on pretzels.
Have to get the bags from the truck?
Ah.
Oh, that was very nice of him. Do you have to get the bags from the truck?
I better put a sack there first.
Yeah, it probably makes sense, wouldn't it?
Bran will be collected in
I feel
this
as though we
sack.
ought to have a supply of those. So maybe the bakery brings them
Flour will
back.
be collected in this sack. Uh-oh, no flour. What do
We
do
blew our
now?
load.
So we did.
Bran is useful. I love bran muffins almost as much as I love those fabulous pretzels.
She's doing nothing but talking about pretzels.
The mill makes flour from this wheat.
Back to the sluice gate. They're grinding round.
Water turns the wheel, and the wheel turns the millstone. The engine runs on water, and I run on pretzels. Nice white flour.
There we go.
means nice
Now, are
crispy
those
pretzels
considered
for
full?
me. Here comes
Apparently.
the
Wow, she
flour.
is
One
very
down,
strong.
one
I mean,
to
she did
go.
lift the...
We did it.
Shouldn't be
That should
surprised
keep
at
the
this.
bakery baking
I guess she
all
does
my
even
favorites
lift.
for a while.
Ah, she sure fucking does.
Hurry back, Lily. Thanks for your help.
I wonder what she does for
See you
protein.
later, Hilda.
Hmm. This, so far, is not quite as intuitive as the first game was.
Now, I don't know, I
Oh.
find it pretty intuitive.
Interesting. Also, that may not...
Also, I think we are hopelessly biased because we learned it so young that from now, I imagine it feels like intuition. I bet my parents had to, like, teach me the game.
It also may be because you know what you're
It
doing
before I
here
could
and
read.
don't.
Loli, I'm glad you came to the bakery. I need your help to
Well,
make
I'm not so
some
sure of
goodies.
that.
That sounds
I'm
great.
somewhat sure
I'll
of that.
watch while you show me how to bake.
Baking is easy. Just
Isn't this the same guy who ran the diner?
First, we mix the ingredients in
No,
the
no, he was a
mixing
bear.
cup.
Or it's more a
Then we
concession
knead the
stand, huh?
dough and make it into
Yeah,
the right
but Bruno
shape.
was a bear.
Remember to take a shower before
Oh, you're
kneading the
super
dough.
right, yeah.
Finally, we use the paddle to put the dough into the oven. Be sure to watch the clock and take the dough out when the cuckoo chimes. That's all there is to it. Let's get started.
Also, he's giving instructions and I'm paying no attention.
So you have to. I have no chance. Start again. I don't know how to make a pretzel. Is he about to get hit by that truck?
I don't know, but I love the fact that it's got hydraulics.
Maybe it's just an awful suspension.
Is your video feed going in and out?
Occasionally.
Yeah,
But it's not as bad as it was earlier.
yeah, because I'm looking at the Discord as I'm doing this too.
Oh, thank God.
In a jiffy.
Alright.
Alright,
I think it's yeasts?
This recipe needs flour.
oh, so we have to start down here?
I forgot about the flour. Oh, that does, smells like that anymore. They're all stainless steel now. And often have mixers.
I hope this stuff
Oh,
isn't
Kobe!
I hope this stuff isn't infected.
Just threw it in box and all?
That's what we did. And you're not gonna
This
give
is
me
wiggity wild.
you're not giving me the satisfaction, are you?
Oh, of your yeast infection joke? No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. But now that we've got the mixture all nice and wet.
Always be careful.
How do we mix it?
Keep your hands safe. Use the paddle.
And, like, how do we get it into the... is it a shovel?
Yeah, it's a shovel.
Pretzels. At some point, I'm pretty sure you have to... This is wild. So, is that a shower?
A shovel, a paddle, something.
A pizza oven thing, but we have to get...
I'm needing my dough.
Oh my, okay.
I wasn't banking on that one.
Those his feet!
Oops. I need to take a shower.
Did you see parts where there were 3? What is the... What's happened?
Apparently
So that's just
we
a
were...
straight up snow shovel. Did we fuck up?
Yeah, apparently we were dirty because there was filth all in the batter.
That sounds like this guy's fault.
Well, first of all, why are you jumping in there?
Oh my god, is that what the shower's for?
I'm embarrassed to say that I only just noticed the shower.
That is
I wasn't exactly...
not usually a part of professional...
No. And neither was jumping
Baking,
into the
is it?
goddamn mix. This is just crazy.
This is how things work in Busytown. I will not be eating food there.
But this is how things work in Busytown. I think we were lied to as children.
Yeah, this is apparently a lot more dystopian. Hasn't he ever read The Jungle by Upton Sinclair?
I mean, I haven't, so I couldn't judge him.
He had regulations in place for this.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, come on.
Ow, wow, wow. Okay, that is a risky angle. Feet are gonna get dirty on the way. Also, again, why this?
And he's singing about kneading his dough.
I am distraught.
I'm amazed.
Yeah, I'm pretty shaken by all of this. What's happening to the table?
It appears to be dancing, and I'm having a lot of trouble finding where to... There we... No, I...
Was that like a hint?
I guess. Well, it's a lot more varied than the sparkling star from last time.
Get to work quickly when the cuckoo sings.
Oh,
So the break
words. Well, I mean yeast and salt. And now the door is dancing. You gotta shut the door, I guess.
I'm watching the clock. Oh. Oh. I guess
The door!
that would help. Now!
Oh good, got a cuckoo. Go, 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 go! Apparently time is frozen. And... that it?
All of that for one pretzel?
Salt on the top?
The salt's in it.
Well, split it with the farmer. Haven't you ever heard the chicken and the wheat or whatever that story is called?
Please bake grand bagel. I'm very hungry.
in a jiffy.
Alright, let's try another.
Grab your sack, little piggy.
Don't say that. You know he's gonna do it in the shower.
Well, I mean... oh no. I'm gonna shut up now before I really take this out of hand.
I appreciate that. That restraint is unlike you, but I am grateful. Pinch of salt.
Dump the whole pitcher of sugar. Get it real wet.
Yeah, he's very much a chef by feel.
You think?
Cannot believe that there's a shower involved in all of this, and I really cannot believe that we watch him do it.
I also can't believe the unbelievably poor censorship.
I mean, like...
And I still don't agree with his methods.
Yeah.
I guess
There are better ways.
I guess kneading your dough is better than beating your meat. Which admittedly would be far more appropriate for a pig now, wouldn't it?
Now, I happen to know about a thing about bagels, and that is that you're supposed to boil the dough.
Well, he did no such thing, and we're gonna do no such thing, so...
Indeed. I suppose if he doesn't even have, like, a industrial mixer, we can't expect accuracy from anywhere.
Hmm. I guess we gotta do this all the way proper.
Cometh. Oh, jeez!
Oh!
Holy smokes.
It's a wonder this guy gets any profit.
There are horrifying implications of these little cricket guys, and now I'm terrified of them. Of all the different recipes.
This should be the end of it. Because back at the mill, we heard pretzels mentioned, and we heard bran muffins mentioned.
Oh,
The
well,
bran bagel never came up, though.
we is a strong word, but I trust you.
I heard it, and you implicitly trust me, right?
Yes,
Okay.
for now. You've given me no reason not to.
You can trust me in matters of the game that we play. You cannot trust me in matters of much else.
No, I always trust you when it comes to games because you take them very seriously because they're such a passion of yours.
Yeah.
You're a tiny little bit less trustworthy if I am playing against you in said games.
Now,
Not in that you, like, cheat against rules or anything, but that you are in it to win and will, with few exceptions, you know.
Well, I mean, I
As
would,
a friend, and if I, like, seriously asked you to, like, take it easy for the first time I play it, I know that you would.
oh yeah, no, I believe in cultivating the future, which means providing a learning curve for a new player.
Then once they're comfortable, you beat the shit out of them.
Yep. No, once you
Which is why I
understand,
liked playing Santorini with you so much. Because I really liked that we learned it together.
Yep.
Be careful near a hot oven.
Yeah, that was one I'd never done before. If you people like the equivalent of chess with a stacking feature, you should play that.
Yeah, it's chess-like in that you are trying to anticipate your opponent's movements, and there are only
Get to work.
a few possible moves on any given turn. It's feasible to try to do that. And it has a lot of, you know, its own mechanics that make it a lot of fun, and they include a lot of replay value. It's
Those are-
recommended.
Those are the best games, the ones that you can play again and again.
Yeah. I liked the opportunity to learn a new game with you. Because I think it's the only way that I could keep up with you, honestly. Because, like, I think a game or two as we were learning, and then once you got the hang of it, I think you're gonna beat me from now on.
Well, I can adjust my difficulty level as needed. I'm not as shocked by that the second time.
No, but it's still pretty unsettling. What is he doing? When he was moving his mouth like that?
No idea.
Are they capable of Like, I don't understand the cricket's intelligence level. Are they just citizens?
Presumably.
Are they some kind of, like,
That's it for today.
lower class
Come back anytime.
thinking about this?
Always use a good
Well, they certainly got shorted in life, if you know what I mean.
I mean, better than Lowly Worm. He doesn't have arms. Would like to know how he flies the AlphaCopter.
Telepathically.
Well, that has some pretty tough implications.
I know. Pretty infeasible
What's
ones,
the
too.
one on the top?
Bakery.
Which one? This over here?
Toy factory.
There's two of 'em.
Recycling plant.
Oh, wow, I thought they were connected.
Plant.
I don't know which one goes first,
Toy
though.
factory. Recycling plant.
You know what?
I think we
Recycling.
may be out of the chain. Maybe a recycling plant to make the plastic that goes into the toy?
That's my guess. Let's go for it. We went straight to the bakery from the mill, did you notice?
It made sense to me. Oh, I bet this is not how recycling goes. I bet the machines don't have arms. And I feel very confident that they don't have little feet.
Also, the guy who sang this song is the same guy who sang Bananas Gorilla.
Hello.
Really?
What are you doing here?
At least,
Hi, Loli. Here at the
By that same
recycling
voice.
plant, we turn trash into new material. We empty Mr. Sweepy's garbage truck and put the trash into the correct recyclers. Plastic goes into the plastic molder, metal goes into the metal muncher,
Y'all remember
paper
Huckle
goes
Cat?
into the paper cruncher. Out comes new materials.
Yeah,
that we
pretty much
send
the
to
star of
toy
the series.
factory. We can't recycle anything without some trash.
Audience
We need to
surrogate.
have a lot
Many
of
things
trash
were
delivered
explained to
before we
Huckle
can get started.
in order to explain them to us. I hope you were paying attention.
well, the numbers are over here, so...
What do they mean? Nice. What does he have to do with this?
He sang the theme.
Oh, does that imply that the people who sing the theme songs for each of the... Wow. They weren't kidding when they said exit.
Guess we gotta
I
make...
suppose if you got stuck in that screen, they would want a way to unstick you. But they should send you just back to this. I have some notes for the developers.
I'm sure they're listening after 25 years.
Hello, Huckle.
I'm positive that all of them are still with us on this earth.
Well, guess we'll dial a number and,
This is
What happens?
cleaning department. I need more garbage.
Was this supposed to be a phone?
The streets of
Yep.
Busytown and collect
What even
all
is
the
that on
garbage.
the left?
it looked like a garbage truck. But in any event, that's the number I just dialed, so...
What did he say?
Hello, Loli. It's time to clean up the Busytown streets.
Hi, Mr. Sweepy. It looks like you have lots of trash to pick up.
We sweep the trash.
That's very obviously not a truck, it's a
and collect
building.
the garbage from the trash can. Also, we watch out for trouble in Busytown and telephone for help whenever we see a problem.
Also, that
Collect the
TARDIS is
garbage
mislabeled on the
street.
bottom left.
We need a garbage truck. Well, let's make a phone call to the assembly plant or to the delivery service.
Well, no, it's a perfectly reasonable phone booth. The TARDIS... What is happening? The TARDIS is,
I didn't bargain for this shit.
Please build me a garbage truck.
Oh, this is mystifying without sound.
You're not missing much.
No, I really feel like I am. Why did we go to a screen and do nothing on it and then come back to this?
So we need to build a garbage
We have to build the garbage truck?
Yep, so cue in Captain Salty.
Is this, should have done the assembly plant first to build all the vehicles that we would use later?
You know, that's probably what this ended up being. Again, I know a way to find out.
Studio. Road construction.
Are we gonna have to do road construction for the garbage truck to be able to get around?
It's
And will we
possible.
have to do garbage truck in order to have things to recycle? Two branching storylines. In as much as any of this can be called a story.
That's impressive if that's what they did.
It's not that impressive.
It's more than I was ever expecting.
The linear nature is kind of interesting. And the forced linear nature is very interesting. Whoa!
Holy shit.
We can build... Wow, we can build all of the farm equipment.
I'm impressed.
I guess all of the rest of that stuff is road equipment.
What's going on here?
We build all
Dang.
sorts of machines.
There's a lot to do here. I mean, I imagine the gameplay is all pretty much the same.
More or
But the
less.
farm didn't force us to build the farm equipment. It's strange that the garbage truck is forcing us to.
It's true. And if the sound were feeding better, I would say let's do them all.
But let's definitely do the garbage truck.
Alright. I'll go there in a minute.
Garbage truck, studio.
Let me try and give the mix one more shake.
Not if it's gonna hurt your ears.
Oh no, it's not. I am now struggling to hear the sounds over the music.
Oh. Interesting.
How to play. Let's visit Busytown.
How's it going?
What?
This has never happened before.
What?
Just taking us back to the main menu.
Studio.
He just walked out on his job.
Assembly plant.
Yeah, I don't exactly
Studio.
know what his job
Assembly
is.
plant. Road construction, garbage truck. Assembly
Considering his
plant.
face is on the side of the truck, I would think that maybe that's it.
Are you able to hear his voice here?
Road construction, garbage truck, bakery, assembly plant, studio, assembly
You're
plant.
not.
If we do a plant, maybe I could hear the voices.
This sucks. This was supposed to be a lot more better hearable.
Right here.
Heard a little.
Hi, Loli.
I'm baffled as to
Hello,
why it's not
Engineer
coming
Buck.
through.
What's going on here?
We
I'm also a
build
little
all the
baffled as
machines
to
for
why
Busytown and the
our
assembly
occasional
plant. Pick a
co-host hasn't
machine
joined
and
us.
You can help us build it.
It's been a minute.
Power shovel.
So what are you
Tractor.
saying? Build a garbage truck?
Garbage
That's good
truck.
shot.
Garbage.
His truck seems to be
The brush keeps the
multifaceted
garbage
if
to
it has
exactly where
a
it
street
belongs.
cleaning brush on it as well. It's you, goodness.
Yeah, sorry. I ate before I got here.
I ate just long enough
The
ago
garbage
to,
truck can't move without this wheel.
excuse me, I do not need to burp. I do need to apparently yawn incessantly, and I'm very sorry about that. I must be
Oh, it's
a real bitch to listen to.
I've heard worse.
The fuel tank holds the food for the engine.
Also, I find it fascinating that you've got a crane, and yet you're grabbing the pieces off of it. Surely
It's
you're
a
not
great
this.
point.
Surely you are not this strong to be bringing this down. And there ain't no way in
Like,
hell
the
you're.
chains are obviously at different heights, and it has to have been
Engines
gotten up there
power all of our
somehow.
machines,
It's got a
including
winch.
The super deluxe garbage truck.
We expect this jetpack and this little bug's arms to be able to support a truck engine.
I guess the fuck we do.
Yeah, and I have notes for these developers.
I'm sure they're listening after
The
25
cab
years.
is where our driver sits.
That last time.
And controls
I
the
know.
whole operation.
It's just as appropriate this time. Also, there's the captain's chair. Oh, sure, just shoe in the whole rest of the fucking truck, right? Yeah, explain what's about to come up to me here.
Attach the other parts to the body.
Explain to me how
And when you're done, everything else.
Explain to me how the fuck this works.
Simplistically, for very small children.
Yeah, I noticed that's one door right there.
The door keeps
It's true, I guess the other side's never gonna get
one.
one. Like a mail truck.
You know what? I have a genius idea.
Oh?
Let's frame this up a little bit. There we go.
Can move a little quicker.
With the help of the
Yeah.
flashing light.
Yeah, I don't
You've
actually want to
built
be here all
a very
night.
solid garbage truck.
Not
Good
mind
job.
ending the stream a hair early. I have a very long trip. Did it just...
Yeah, it did.
Now, okay, I have a couple of questions. So
Yes.
that was the technical rear of the truck.
Yep.
So the argument could be that it tapped its own butt.
Tapped its own butt or patted itself on the back. What do you think a kid is going to think first?
Depends on the age. Yeah, well, no, probably the butt. However, on the other hand, truck, and that is the top of, like, the front of the face. So it also kind of looked like it, like, patted its mouth. Yawn or something?
There's a lot of things it could have been.
Asphalt spreader.
Let us continue with the garbage truck mission.
Okay.
If they will or will not then railroad
See you
us
later,
into
Lily.
doing the road
See you later,
construction.
Engineer Buck.
Engineer Buck is his name, apparently.
Little bug guy?
I heard Buck, but it could have been Bug.
And he can be named whatever it is he
Garbage
wants.
truck.
I guess I didn't expect him to have had that much education. Good for him.
Before you throw things away, see what you can save.
Ah, so there is now a truck.
Isn't that better with the frame rate up?
Hello, Loli. It's time to clean up the Busytown streets.
A little bit.
Hi, Mr. Sweepy. It looks like you have lots of trash to pick up.
We
Heard the
sweep
tiniest
trash from the
snippet of
Busytown
voice, but it was
streets
not,
and collect the garbage from the trash cans. Also, we watch out for trouble in Busytown and telephone for help whenever we see a problem.
Oh, I see a garbage can on the side of the road. Do they want us to go to the phone booth? Is there a reason it's lighting up?
We need the fire
Like,
department.
oh
to
my
put out
God,
the
is
fire.
anything
Let's
okay
call the
here?
fire station at number 911. We
Why is
can't
that
drive
house
around-
on fire? And is it our job to empty the dumpster? Are we supposed to have gotten the garbage can on the last thing? Is that yellow thing on the right a garbage can? I am full of questions. That car that is,
It's empty now.
We have to
damaged.
we have to pick it up too.
We can't drive around this wrecked car.
the yellow thing on the middle right, I think is a garbage can. What is this?
It appears to be a phone directory.
Oh, 911 because that whole house is on fire.
But I want that car picked up first.
Then you've dialed the wrong number.
Hello, this is Grandma. Is everything all right?
They just prank dialed that old lady.
Towing service. We love to clear traffic jams.
Now you said there was a garbage can that we missed?
I think that weird yellow pill. Oh, and back here.
Oh, look at that.
And the building that says garbage truck, is that at all significant? Or is that just where we go at the end?
Garbage in it.
I don't see any significance. It's not flashing or nothing.
Why does the phone booth... Oh, the phone booth flashes, so we have that weird directory. Yellow pill? Garbage can.
It looks like a microphone.
It's done. Where's the next one?
Yes. There's a garbage can down here. I think it is our civic duty to call 911 on that house.
Yes, it is.
Okay then. We also apparently are responsible for calling
Kids, don't do it.
town's public works to come do sewer stuff.
Where's the next one?
The water pipe is broken. Let's call the plumber. That tree branch is blocking our way. We need to
And we
call
move the tree
gardener.
branch? Definitely not.
Well, the tree branch is in our way, so.
Is that 779?
It's the gardener speaking. Mowing lawns and pruning trees is our business.
You're not. You're not.
Who is that? What is that?
Why did you even bring that thing then?
What is it?
It looked like a mower of some sort. I thought he was just gonna shove the branch in.
Yeah. Painting a face on a garbage truck is actually pretty upsetting.
This one had a lot of garbage in it.
Thick smoke means the chimney needs cleaning. We'd better
There
call
was
the
a number
chimney
for chimneys, and I don't know why that's a problem.
House could catch fire.
I mean,
At least that's one reason I could think of.
It's done.
I would presume if you were... I guess it would depend to me on how the smoke smelled. If it smelled like a wood fire, I would assume that the residents were the ones doing it and were home.
Father
And if it
Rabbit's
doesn't,
car
I would
is
assume that
broken.
that's just
Let's call
their...
Mr. Fix-It. That oil spill on the pond
Their
must
the
be cleaned up.
the
Call
chimney for their
cleanup crew.
furnace. What the fuck is going on in the pond?
Somebody's having a good time. Oh, Mr. Fix-It.
Car is broken.
We told night or day, but we're away at play, so please.
Do you think it cannot be fixed?
One of these numbers.
Mr. Fix-It shop?
I think there is a sunk
Hey.
boat,
We'll get there in a jiffy.
and it's 314.
We remember him.
In fact, that's the only song I can consistently remember. Actually, no, I don't think I can consistently remember it.
Thanks,
All I
Mr.
have is the
Fix-It.
line,
You
Mr.
repaired
Fix-It
my
will make
car
it right.
very quickly.
Hmm.
But not the words. I remember snippets of all of the words.
I remember my rewrite of the gas station song.
Of course. Do me a favor and try calling 341 or 314 and see what happens.
Hello? Cleanup crew, we make the world a little bit cleaner.
An oil spill?
Well, that sucked.
Huh. Wow, this game is a lot. There is a garbage can up there.
Oh, look.
Good. It's empty now.
Well, I think we've been everywhere.
If the path on the right just takes us back up to that tile, then I guess so. Not surprising.
Yeah,
Thick
they don't.
smoke means the chimney needs cleaning. We'd better call the
So
chimney.
do you want to call the cops on these people or whatever?
We have to get to work. Let's sweep the street.
Fine.
Oh, I didn't mean
That
it.
chimney needs to be cleaned.
It's 838. I still don't know why. Say and see if you can understand it.
Are you sure that this is the right number to call? The number you called has been disconnected. Please hang up and try your call again. The number you called is not a working
Aw.
number. Are
Let's
you
try.
sure that
Wouldn't it
this
be
is
funny
the
if they
right
had like a
number to call?
depiction of Satan?
That's what I was hoping for, but
That
then
would be so wild in a kid's
The
game.
chimney sweep.
That would be
We help clean up soot and
that would be
grime,
great.
so your chimney works just fine.
Why is there a dedicated extension for a chimney sweep on a public phone?
Is that what it is? Oh my god, put the fire out first! Are you crazy? Absolutely wild.
Ow! I hurt myself. Please call an
Oh
ambulance.
my god. I think now you have to call 911. Or... don't do that.
Guide the garbage truck
Wonder if it
along
has to be on the
streets. Click the mouse button when the truck is next to a garbage bin.
What did he say?
I basically said how to do our job as garbage people.
Guess it has to be on the tile that you're on?
Fine.
Let the record show that we did not run over this man. Want everyone to know that.
Wait, we didn't?
I'm fairly sure that wasn't us. I think he tripped over that manhole cover.
Well, that's his own fault.
The water pipe is broken.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's
it was a
call the
good deed
plumber.
of us to call 911, but it wasn't out of guilt. And I want to make sure that the police report reflects that.
Hello? What? The pipe is broken? I'll be right there.
Never seen this guy before.
He's got a poor friend. Now hold on. First of all, I think your sewers are a bit overflowing. Second of all, if you're right inside, look out your window.
I guess he, never walked past. Do we have to clean up the water?
Huh? Oh,
Somehow our job? Yeah, wow, it worked.
hold on. Let's get
We
ourselves
need the
warm on
fire
this cold day.
department to put out the fire. Let's call the fire station at number 9.
It was very blustery. I don't want that tree to catch fire if a gust of wind goes.
Toasty.
We might have an actual dumpster fire, which is one of my favorite insults.
Well, we might need to take a look inside and see if there's any garbage.
Dumpster or the home?
The home.
I'm not going in. You can go into the burning building.
No, I would not be going in. The pig would be going in. And do you know why the pig?
She.
Do you know why the pig would be going in?
Flame roasting?
Because insert generic crispy bacon joke here.
Hello? This is the fire station. We'll send a fire truck to put out the fire.
What's up, Smokey?
Oh, another recurring character. Wow, that was fast.
Busytown looks clean. I think it's time to take the garbage to the recycling plant.
Might be everything. Now is the garbage truck building? Oh wow, it takes us straight here, huh? Huckle. Tell us how it's done.
Hello,
What's up,
Huckle?
Chuckle?
What are you doing here?
Hi, Lolly. Here at the
I bet he got that a lot in school.
What's going on, Hucklefuck? I mean, what?
I bet he got that a lot in high school.
That's made of metal. Put it in the metal muncher.
Aw.
I'm not sure this is right.
Fused. I don't love the eyeballs. I hate that they're actual eyeballs. That's no good.
One less piece of garbage.
I
This trash is paper.
do not
It goes in
appreciate
the
this
paper
weird
cruncher.
of these machines.
Yeah, this is.
I find this game a lot more disturbing.
Great. We
And
got
maybe
it
it's
right.
because I was just like used to the last game.
That's made of metal. Put it in the metal
God damn,
muncher.
I was introduced to it at such an early age that whatever its quirks were seemed normalized.
Right.
But I find this one a lot more distressing.
We got it right.
Up on the
That's made
cricket
of
and the
metal.
bagel.
Put it in the metal muncher.
One less piece of garbage.
I kind of heard his voice
Plastic
that
trash.
time.
It goes in the plastic molder.
Must be a more efficient way to do this.
Great.
I'm
We
sure
got
there
it
is,
Like maybe
right.
like 2 people. than one thing in your
trash is
wheelbarrow at a
paper.
time.
It goes in the paper cruncher.
I'm idly curious that if in easy mode, the star would just show up every time.
It's a possibility, but at this point, I'm no longer...
One less piece of garbage.
No, I'm not that curious. Does he say every time what the item is?
He says where it goes.
That's made of metal.
Does he?
Put it in the metal
Yep.
muncher.
Oh, well.
Also, this middle machine is called the Metal Muncher.
Ugh. What are the others called?
One less piece of garbage.
I'll tell you in a moment.
That's plastic trash. It goes in the plastic molder.
Plastic molder.
Okay.
One less piece of garbage.
That's made of metal. Put it in the metal muncher.
Metal muncher. Not great.
Funny, weren't we just saying about weed out at the farm? Hold on, I'm gonna take a quick little screenshot here. Bear with me just a second here, folks.
If only you could do like a fun ROM hack and get the pot tag to appear on the farm game.
Are you saying make him a pot farmer?
Yeah, that would be funny. And like have it pause like right when the field is turning green before it turns yellow.
That's made of metal. Put it in the metal muncher.
Good job. The machine is ready to recycle.
Wish I could stop
made
yawning.
Of metal. Put it in the metal muncher.
You are not fun to listen to.
Who, me?
Great. We got it right.
And if somebody ever watches this video.
Yeah, I mean, we,
This trash is paper. It goes in the paper cruncher.
and that's the paper cruncher.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, this is not the most fascinating show.
Good
We
job.
do this just because...
The machine is ready to recycle.
We do.
It is our anniversary, and it's we
goes in
need
the
to
plastic
observe it.
molder.
Yep.
And also, my computer is
Great. We've got
not a
it
ton of
right.
pieces, but like a couple of pieces.
Yeah, otherwise we'd be
That's
playing,
plastic trash. It goes in the plastic
Before,
molder.
yeah.
Don't Die.
One of Swery's later
Great.
masterpieces.
We've got it right.
I still think David Young gets laid by, Deborah by
That's
the end of
plastic
this.
trash. It goes in the plastic molder.
I don't know. I don't know how much of it takes place on the plane.
I never said she got laid.
And
but he
if
got-
any of these characters recur after we get off of it.
I was gonna say I never said
That's
they
made of
necessarily
metal.
got laid on
Put
the
it in the
plane.
metal muncher.
I don't know if these, like, I wonder if,
Great.
current
got it
working
right.
theory is that this is merely, like, mission 1.
That's made of metal.
And
Put
by
it
the
in
end
metal
of each
muncher.
mission, find people who have
One
the
less
initial
piece
D.
of garbage.
Mission,
That's plastic trash. It goes in the plastic molder.
proof that they the killer.
One
This
less
mission, you
piece of
finally find
garbage.
someone who could be, or whatever.
Hmm.
Or
We can
takes
use
place
this
on the
material to make toys.
That's made of metal. Put it in the metal muncher.
and this just lasts a lot longer than I gave it credit for.
Great. We've got it right.
I need a quick hit to the bathroom. I will be right back. Are you good for a few?
Yeah.
Okay. Just entertain the people however you do.
Thanks.
I'll be right
See, I
back.
left my kazoo in my other drawer. Vamping is harder when you're a single person. Now that story is not appropriate to tell on air, or I would tell it. Oh, Alpha really left me high and dry on this one. Only thing I can think of is to say is that I would not mind ending the stream a little early tonight because I have to drive up to upstate New York for work tomorrow, and from here it's about a 7.25 hour drive. Quarter normally, but I'm gonna swing by my parents' house and see if I can get some lunch out of them to split up the trip a little. And then I get there and have dinner with the other people attending the clinic. And then on Saturday is the clinic until 5:30. Social thing, and then Sunday come all the way back home. For now, if it wouldn't have been more worth it to fly, but probably not. I should download an audiobook for the trip.
Yes, you should. Might I recommend 50
It
Shades
turns out I'm
of...
not very good at vamping by myself.
Might I recommend 50 Shades of Grey?
You may not.
That's made of metal. Put it in the metal muncher.
There was a, book recommendation
One last piece
somewhat
of
recently
garbage.
that I might check out.
What's that?
That's made of metal.
It's a
Put it in
thriller,
the metal muncher.
Alt X, written by a Japanese author who recommended
Good
it.
job. The machine is
Does
ready to
thriller
recycle.
book reviews, and
This
found
trash
this
is
one
paper.
particularly
It goes
exciting.
In the paper cruncher.
So I'm not usually into thrillers. I really can't take any form of stress in my media,
One
just
last piece
because
of garbage.
the world's
The world's enough.
nonfiction is
That's
pretty
plastic
stressful right at the
trash.
moment.
It goes in the plastic molder.
But I will give it a try. So
Good
I
job.
should probably
The
set that up
machine
to
is
download
ready
tonight.
To recycle.
A new album that I really like,
This trash
so I'm
is
gonna listen to
paper.
that
It
like
goes in
48
the paper
times.
cruncher.
And between the two of those, I should
Good
get up to
job.
Potsdam just
The machine is
fine.
ready to recycle.
Subjects of the clinic are
That's made of metal. Put it in the
bassoon,
metal muncher.
English horn tips, basic string repair for
Good job.
technicians,
The machine is ready
and
to recycle.
networking as a technician. Think I need too much of because I don't have to drum up my own business because I work in a store that has somebody to do that for me.
Right, yeah.
But my good friend is giving the clinic, so I want to go and support her.
We can use this material.
Bassoon
to
and
make
English
toys.
horn will be really helpful.
I like these machines. They make good
Do the other ones
The toy factory
churn
will
out
use
new
this
materials here?
material.
We'll find out momentarily. So there were
We
25
can use
pieces
this
of garbage to
material to
sort.
make toys. I like these machines. They make
we only
good
produce
stuff.
deflated blue balls?
We can use this
Har,
material
har.
to make toys.
I didn't tell the joke. The joke was made
The joke told itself, right? Oh,
gets
The
interesting.
toy factory.
probably aluminum, huh? As that is the currently most recycled metal.
We can use this material to make toys.
Once heard a statistic that 75% of the aluminum from like
I like
the
these
30s and
machines.
40s
They make good stuff.
in circulation because it's
We can use this material to make toys.
That conveyor belt makes a grindy little G flat noise.
Oh no. Okay, I'm back, I think.
Oh, hey.
I have no idea why that happened. That is new and exciting.
Can you hear me?
We can use
Use
this
the
material
browser-based
to make
Discord
toys.
that often, and it just like unloaded on me.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Okay.
I didn't want to log Kuro out of her.
We can use this material to
makes
make
sense.
toys.
If she doesn't remember her own password,
That makes sense.
and she uses Discord a lot to keep in touch with her friends and fandoms.
The toy factory
Can this
will
go
use
any
this
faster?
material.
Unfortunately, probably not.
I have to watch all 6 additional ingots get smithed and conveyed.
Well, I mean, I can sit here and talk about
I
my
like
new
these
series if that would
machines.
pass the
They
time any
make
better.
good stuff.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so Extravaganza had a slightly inauspicious end. What are you thinking of replacing
we
it
can use
with?
this material to make toys.
To answer the first question, it is dead because I'm a little tired of getting a complete non-response.
Yeah. It's tough to schedule people.
Yeah,
The
but
problem is, unless that show gets a healthy response from guests,
Yeah,
it
but-
kind of can't go on.
yeah, but very few people even said no, I can't make it.
Oh, I guess.
Nobody actually said it on Discord, and very few said it to me at all.
We can use this material to make
Yeah,
toys.
I guess, because I don't even think I RSVP'd to this. I guess I sort of thought, like, unless I'd say yes, saying no, saying nothing counts as no. And I realize now that that is a little rude.
Good stuff.
Well, no, you made mention that you had plans that day anyway. You said that on the last Thursday.
No.
So no, you're
I
not.
like
who
Well,
I
isn't that
was-
nice of me?
They make good stuff.
Yeah, no, you're not who I was referring to. Oh.
I like these machines.
Oh.
They make good
What
stuff.
was that, and where did it go? What is he saying?
He's been saying, I like these machines, they make good stuff. And talking about how these are good materials for the toy factory. I don't like the fact that the
like these
paper is
machines.
being
They
washed.
make good stuff.
I hate paper mache so much.
Well, did you ever make paper in, like, elementary school?
The toy factory
Yes,
will use this
and-
material.
And it's one of very few things that today make me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, it's not fun to touch.
Well, no, not even that. Well, actually, no. This was homemade
The toy
clay.
factory will
is the
use
other
this
one I'm thinking of,
material.
and the smell was just fucking horrendous.
Oh, what did you make clay out of? Or
I don't
it
even
was
remember,
clay,
honestly. This was like first grade. All I remember is the smell and the color that I associate with that smell as a result of that project.
Mm.
I
Do
cannot
you
deal
remember
with...
the non-Newtonian fluid that you played with Jackie that one time at my house?
will use
I don't think I'll ever forget that memory. I'm pretty sure I told Alpha about it, but
See you later,
no one will
Uncle.
ever be
Thanks
able
for
to
showing me how to
recreate
recycle
the
in Busytown.
ultimate hilarity.
Loli. Bring any trash you find, and we'll
Anyway,
recycle
welcome,
it
Silver.
for
How you doing?
Every
Your timing is
little bit
impeccable,
keeps
you know that?
Busytown clean.
That was a hell of a 5 minutes.
Yeah, turns out trying to say goodbye to certain people is difficult without a arm.
Understand.
Really? I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, no worries.
I got
Toys are not
easy.
toys.
Welcome to the
I got
Busytown
filled in
Toy
a small
Factory.
little
We
bit
make
on
toys
the
from
story
recycled
to
trash.
that, and
Hello, Huckle.
to hear it
He was a
end that
buddy
way
who's
is-
going through a
You
tough
make
time,
toys with
and
them?
Yeah.
When an order
Recluse wanted
comes
to go
in, we
check
make
up
the
on him.
toys from recycled
Yeah, we're
trash,
not going to go
from
into
plastic,
details
metal,
here,
and
but
paper.
I
If we
get
run
the
out of
premise, and I'm
recycled
sorry.
material, we can order more from the recycling
We are
plant.
friends
We can
to
change
our
the colors in
friends,
the plastic
generally
machine
speaking.
by moving the levers.
We are friends to the bit.
She says as she did not take a phone call from a friend of hers today when she absolutely had the time.
Let's get started making toys.
Oh, really?
There's our first order.
I kind of regret that. I probably... Do they know what toys are?
Apparently, well, if you think about it this way, the phone book is a wonderful supplement for a wonderful toy back in those days. We're talking long distance calls. I mean, you know what? I think that's going to be our interesting little game for this feature here. Is how do we parlay what they're doing into it being a toy of some sort?
Oh, this makes prank calling easier?
Yeah. And here's Bruno's Deli 2.0.
Oh, yeah. Mechanic, huh? Wow, this takes forever, huh? Liquid paper, put into a mold, dried, apparently printed and bound, all within one machine that can also make all of those other things. I have a couple problems with that, but I'll take it. Why did that happen?
Apparently the vent is a trapdoor.
In the grim dark of the future, there is no OSHA.
Oh, you should have seen the fiasco that was the trash collection game.
Yeah, apparently garbage people are responsible for
Everything.
when there's like a car accident,
That's a
or
great
calling
one.
a tow truck
What's
when
the
there
next
is a suspiciously like flattened car in the middle of the road. And also, if somebody is running their chimney, too much smoke, we are responsible for calling a chimney sweep.
that was the right toy, but it was the wrong
I choose to
color.
interpret
Change
this
the color
as
levers to make the plastic toy
the
a
garbage
different
men
color.
have taken over and now run a
Machines to make a toy
totalitarian
like the one in
society.
the order window.
Everything in the town must be perfect, or the garbage men will see that you are taken care of.
So basically, the garbage men will see that you're taken care of, or
Nice
the garbage
job.
men will see
You
that
made
you're
a great
taken
toy.
care of.
Please make a paper
Yeah.
box.
Imagine buying like pre-made origami.
Where's the fun
The
in
whole
that? Wait,
point
did
of the whole point of origami is doing it yourself.
Oh. Without my glasses on and from far away, I thought that book said, "Heyo."
Oh boy, you may want to get your glasses.
No, I think I may not want to get my glasses at all.
Yeah, it may be the only way that this is fun.
Yeah, this,
There are too many options. And so it makes it,
you know what? Why don't we...
You're an
a little
excellent toy
tedious.
maker.
Please make a little screw.
You know what? Why don't we just go through all the options and leave it at that, just to see what's what.
What goes down must come up.
why did he do that, and why did he come up the same one? Richard, I am really curious. Can you hear any of the sound?
Yes, I heard the slide whistle as he jumped down the vent.
You hear him talk.
Negative.
Yeah, the transmission here has been really poor.
He turned a lot of the sound effects pretty much all the way up, or as loud as he can stand it on his end, and I can hear them sometimes, especially if they're high-pitched, but like I can't hear any of the voices, so I was wondering if somehow you could.
I'm wondering if...
But it sounds like you have pretty
I
much the
actually know
same
there
thing that I
were
do.
voices.
I'm wondering if Discord and DOSBox just don't get along for some reason.
You did last week with the lawyer game.
I know, I don't understand.
Unless, did I turn you all the way up, and so all of the sound effects sound really quiet in comparison?
Oh, I can't answer that.
Maybe I can.
Well, anyway, let's see. Trumpet, a nut, metal nuts.
User volume.
You like metal nuts? This is a metal fuck it.
Certainly don't consider them toys.
In some cultures, like the cultures where you have to fill water from a river, that uses buckets, right? And that's fun, right? That's not a vital way.
I don't know. I've seen footage of that, and they don't look like they're having a great time.
This right here is a peanut.
Fun.
scooper.
It's not because of the fact that they're getting water. It's usually because it's like maybe in a group, and that can be fun.
This is a peanut scoop.
Something.
Or a pooper scooper. That's a kettle.
Was there just a bucket in the metal replicator?
Yes, there was a fuck it in the metal replicator.
Okay. I'm having either a stroke or we've done this before. Because I was about to launch into song and dance about Mr. Bucket, the toy who had its own jingle.
Mr. Bucket. Buckets of fun.
And
I do not know what you're referring to, actually.
Do you know about Mr. Bucket?
I am almost 100% sure that we've had this exact conversation before. I don't think I'm caught in a time loop this time.
I do not remember having this conversation. You may have had it with another group of friends. I don't believe I ever owned a Mr. Bucket. I mind somewhat recently because in a Star Trek podcast that I listen to, that is what they occasionally call Odo from Deep Space Nine. Series, he had to like regenerate in a bucket.
No, I do remember that. Also,
Have had this conversation?
Well, no, I remember. I've watched Deep Space Nine. I know.
But you remembered that fact from Star Trek.
Of course.
I'm about Recluse, I don't think this conversation was with us.
Oh, no. I remember the fact of Star Trek. I don't remember the conversation with you guys.
Oh no, I remember Mr. Bucket being germane specifically to this world, like this activity, and I'm having like
You are having very strong deja vu then.
It wouldn't be the paint. It wouldn't be the paint buckets from either building the house or the sea ship, would it?
Did you play Busytown 1 with us that one time?
Yeah, that was the
I
jurisprudence.
must have.
That was the jurisprudence hour from the first.
Yeah, we
anniversary.
somehow got on the topic of some legal minutia.
It became the jurisprudence hour, and that was our first anniversary show. About a year. It's been a year, guys. Since
I don't suppose you remember which legal minutia we were discussing.
Anyway, this machine produces pot and pan.
More of a skillet, really.
Knife, fork, spoon. Those are not toys.
What's there? A knife!
Screw,
No!
bolt, skizzers.
Just in case you care.
Hey, look, industrial grade scalpel.
That's a saw.
Yes, it's a
That's
giant
what that is.
scalpel.
A scalpel is a straight edge. A saw is tooth.
Who cares? Open the
It
patient.
depends on how you use them.
I'm trying to decide if you're trying to make a blowjob joke, but I don't think you are.
How many crickets? No. Are you okay?
Well, I guess we know what
Whoa,
you want.
dude.
Holy
How
shit.
would you use a saw with no teeth?
You have to be very patient and probably sharpen it a couple times.
Richard, you should watch our episode of Life and Death.
God, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, over a year. Well, actually, just about a year and a half now.
Alpha killed a lot of people.
Yes, I showed her that beautiful travesty roughly 6 months into our thing here.
It was a incredibly detailed doctor game.
Nice.
That trap door sure is
And
tricky.
if you did something wrong, they often would they stop you right away, or would they let you get to the end and then tell you like your patient probably died?
No, they'd stop you right away and yank you from the OR.
Then they put you in like a classroom setting and teach you the proper procedure. But they don't. Do they give you the option to start in the classroom setting, or do they throw you in blind and you just have to like kill a bunch of people before you get it right finally?
No, they make you go in the first time for orientation, and then you're out there and you try to do good, and you don't do good, and you get thrown back in, and you go back out. And
Of course, Alpha trying to show off the game, and because he was familiar with it, was killing.
Hey, credit me for attempting to have some compassion throughout.
Did you? You like killed that guy because you wanted to show me what would happen.
It could be worse.
Didn't seem that remorseful, is my point.
I was remorseful there compared to how I did it when I was piloting it on Cannibal's show.
Well, I mean, I think that might be the mood of Cannibal's show.
No, when I
Cannibal decided to name themselves Cannibal and they play horror games.
No, when I tell you I had absolutely no remorse, I actually got past the appendectomy operation into the aortic aneurysm surgery, and instead of actually performing the proper surgery, I grabbed the scissors and cut at the very, very bottom of the abdomen that I could in order to simulate vasectomy. That's how much.
That's our boy.
That's how much compassion I had then. I didn't want him to procreate and pollute the world, okay? I was doing everybody a favor.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, fuck this, we're out
Use
of
the
here.
machines to make a toy like the one in the order window.
Yeah.
See you next time, Loli.
What a great place. I'll be back
Oh,
soon.
I heard one phoneme out of that cat.
That's how it goes.
Oh, is that Kuro behind you? Is that Godzilla behind you, or are you just unhappy to see the city?
No, Kuro I think is in my bedroom.
Ah, I thought I heard
Road
voices.
construction.
I wish to make a consultation with her in the next week.
By the way, this is all that's left.
Road construction?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
my
really starting from
goodness.
scratch, huh?
No, they've got a traffic light. Just a traffic light.
Are we designing around the traffic light? Imagine if they installed that first.
Hello, Loli. Welcome to the road construction set. Hello, Stompy.
Maybe they
looks
did.
like fun. Building a road is a
You
big
don't
job.
know.
First, we clear the
You're not
ground
a
with the
doctor.
bulldozer. Then we use the power
No,
shovel.
but I've driven past road
Next, we
construction,
spread
and they
the
usually
stones on the
don't
road.
open with
Then we
that.
mix the asphalt and spread it with the asphalt spreader. Finally, we flatten the road with the
I mean,
steamroller.
can you move
When we're
around
ready,
the traffic
we
light and
turn on
place
the
it where you
traffic
want?
light to
I'm
let
sorry,
the
I'm
cars go
interrupting
through.
dialogue.
Let's
None
get
of us-
started.
Alpha has oh, this is the guy who decides where the road is. Oh my God, Recluse, you missed it. We did the bakery after
We
doing
need a good bulldozer.
the farm and the mill.
Delivery service or the
Made a
assembly
bagel or like a baked good. One of these little cricket jetpack guys. This is apparently a phone, by the way. You'd never know to look at it.
Please bring a bulldozer here to
Would
me.
hop down from the ceiling, land on the table next to the fresh bagel, unhinge his jaw, and eat it all in one bite.
Let's
Like,
see how this
yell,
road works.
whoa, really loud at that moment.
Traffic light.
That is some horror right there. No, that is a fully operational traffic light that just is. That's the first thing.
Yep.
I like how they're resodding their road.
This road
Something that
we need to do more work.
Great point.
This road seems incomplete, huh?
Doesn't it?
I'll doze off the dirt.
He tell you which item to use first? We
Yeah.
don't have to start. This game has an easy mode and a hard mode. We are on hard mode.
I don't think we should
Instead
be on
of-
hard mode.
Using a cursor to tell you what thing to go to. This one, when you run up to a thing, its name appears. So the hardness is that someone taught you to read.
Funny, my
And
diagonal
enough
looks
that-
fine this time.
Interesting. It's a better hitbox system than the farm.
Okay.
Okay, I would like you to bring the car
We
again
need a
and
power
see if
shovel.
the
Let's call
grasshoppers,
the delivery
crickets have to
service
come and
or
like
the
fix
assembly
it.
plant.
Delivery service speaking. What can I do for you?
Please bring a power shovel here to me.
We will deliver it in a jiffy.
What did he say?
Oh, we got a power shovel delivered. I'm not gonna sit here and build it.
I'll put rocks in there.
power shovel. Is that just like a backhoe? Like, what is a power shovel? I'm picturing just like a regular shovel, but like the
stone crusher is
spade
built to
at
the
the
top.
end has like pistons and rotors, and like you don't move your arms. It just the spade
Okay,
just shovels
we're
back
finished
and
here.
forth.
In my mind, it has a
I
rope
like
for it.
rock and
Crusher.
gravel. Gravel makes a great base.
No, 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 no.
It's time
Faces
to
on a
turn
lot
the
of
rock
these
crusher
things,
on.
and I truly wish they would not.
The stone crusher. And that's the kind of face one might make when his stones are getting crushed.
Testicular damage.
It's true.
We have all
It's
the
funny
gravel
because
we
it's
need.
bodily harm.
It is. It's.
I'll spread the gravel now.
It's this
I
machine.
feel somewhat obligated by my gender identity to find it funny.
By the way, this machine is a spreader.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Gas up the spreader. Oh man, this reminds me of Shading Obama.
Sounds like a Flash game.
The Flash
will-
involved in that thing?
Jackie! Sorry, quit.
It's fine. We use our real names so
Yeah,
often.
it doesn't matter anymore.
Have you ever had the joy,
Okay, we're done
the
here.
sublime pleasure and confusion of playing Frog Fractions?
Let's add sand to the asphalt mixer. It makes the
No.
surface strong and sturdy.
Oh
Like me.
boy, I know what we're doing next stream.
Let's load
where
up the sand.
we have you.
Well, if my computer is back, I would like to continue D4. I cannot guarantee that my computer will be back
The
because
asphalt mixer is
they
full
sent
of
me the
sand.
power cable and it's the wrong one.
Okay, finito.
Oh,
And so they're
We need an asphalt spreader.
the correct
call
power
the delivery
cable, and we're gonna
service
find
or
that
the
that's not the
assembly
problem. So I don't know if my computer will be back in time. So that may be next time. Is it long enough to fill up a stream?
Yeah.
Well, remember,
Please
2
bring
weeks
an
from now is
asphalt spreader
Halloween
to
anyway,
me.
so...
deliver it in a jiffy.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
I will not be here for it, so...
We'll spread the
I
asphalt
would
over the road.
be
We must fill the
thrilled
asphalt
to do a
spreader.
Frog Fraction stream with you, Jackie. That would be an event.
Let's try another machine.
I would love to do it. You're,
This machine will mix hot asphalt.
pretty well.
But Shaving Obama is a mini game from the sequel to Frog Fractions.
Oh.
Shaving what?
Shaving
We
Obama.
better turn the asphalt mixer off
That's
now.
what I thought you said.
That is... unexpected.
Is it hot? But it's best to spread asphalt when it's hot.
I
And
thought
when
it was one of
cools,
those, like,
it makes
try
a
and
good
make a
hard
quick buck
surface.
flash games that capture
We'll
a
spread the
zeitgeist.
asphalt over the road.
The makeover.
It is kind of hard to say what Frog Fractions is trying to capture. And I don't say that glibly. I earnestly mean Frog Fractions is ostensibly like a flash game that is like Reader Rabbit or Math Blasters, like learn how to do math in a fun flash game.
I guess now I'm obligated to do Reader Rabbit.
But it
Obligated
very
is a strong
quickly
word.
Here, we need a
devolves
steamroller.
into madness.
Let's call the delivery service or the assembly plant.
And I truly mean madness.
It's like Pony Island.
Delivery service here.
Please bring me a
Oh, it's a
steamroller.
little bit
will
like
deliver
Pony
it in a
Island.
jiffy.
I believe Pony Island was directly inspired by Frog Fractions, but was given
Interesting.
more
That
was
machine
given
will flatten
more
anything.
cohesiveness. Like, there's Pony Island has fewer gimmicks and goes fewer crazy places than Frog Fractions goes.
Okay.
Is this how it's done? Yeah, just walk all over the wet
road is
paint.
finished.
You're supposed to let
Let
it
the
dry,
cars take
idiot.
over.
God, the bakery one is so upsetting
Oh, the bakery one.
in so many ways.
I actually
Holy
don't
crap,
think
look at all the
those
double
lines-
laning here.
I don't think those yellow
We did
lines
a great
go
job.
on
We're a
wet.
real road-making team.
I
See you
think
later,
that they
Loli.
are
See you later, Stompy.
press-ons.
Thanks for showing me how to build the
Oh,
road.
I
man, are you
don't know if I
serious?
believe you.
Because I've seen them
No,
when
I
they
want to
were
run into the
improperly-
road. I want to run into the road. Let me.
Oh, hey, it's that family that got stuck in traffic. Or stuck in the mud. I have seen those blow off of the road in a way that paint would be unable to.
Leave
That's-
Busytown.
Unexpected.
Yeah, especially since it blew off the road and into a ditch, and if I had been following it, I would have
Let's
driven
review
off the
some of the
road.
things you've experienced while playing How Things
But like
Work in
literally the
Busytown.
yellow
You can
lines
turn
were
the
like
pages
picked up
using the left and
by
right
what
triangle
I
buttons.
can
To
assume
return to
was
Busytown,
wind.
Press the stay button. To leave
And
Busytown, press the exit button.
were like displaced in a way that paint could not be.
How to play.
Know that white paint is painted on because I've seen the tire marks of someone who has driven over it.
Yep, as have I. But the yellow ones, I believe those are not paint. I believe those are kind of like decals that is that the end?
That was it. That was all. That
I would
was left.
appreciate this being the end. I have Potsdam, New York tomorrow, and it's a long way, and I would like to go to sleep in preparation.
Yeah, the nostalgia value on this one was far less, but we knew that was coming. I just didn't think it
this
would
was
be.
not part of our childhoods.
I just didn't think it would be that far less that I lost all enthusiasm for it.
I wouldn't. If you wanted to, you could show Recluse the bakery one.
It'd be funnier with our reactions on the video, I think.
Yeah, lightning
probably.
doesn't strike twice.
Then we should probably call this here.
Indeed.
Only 20 minutes.
I will call it a cab.
So, this has been the somewhat official second anniversary show of the Alpha stream.
Indeed.
And my partner for the entire time, Wit.
It's true. It's the anniversary of the Alpha stream and the anniversary of Alpha Wit Thursdays.
Yep. Wit was here with me for the very first episode, and since then I've kind of done it.
Did into a couple different series and segments.
Yep. All of which are
and still going pretty strong.
All of which are in playlists over on my YouTube channel. Oh yeah, to answer your other question, the extravaganza became Trivial Matters.
I saw your message.
Which is
Do you
very
want to give us a little rundown of what the change is?
The change is I'm playing them through mostly by myself by means of exhibition, or if anybody would be interested in joining me for anything that's non-buzzer based, like concentration, that could happen too. Basically,
probably the best way to do it, so this way if we're all jerks and don't get back to you, you still have material to cover.
Right. And then I only need 2 people to do a full night of classic concentration or what have you. Or get Solar back here to do Card Sharks. Solar and Chibi both. The reason I would need the 2 of them...
If and when they meet in real life, there will be so much pent-up aggression from Card Sharks that they will immediately begin a fist fight.
They wouldn't be pissed at each other. They're both pissed at the game itself. And
Fair
the
point.
reasons why are very well documented in the extravaganza episodes we did record.
I have seen some of that. It was wild.
Yeah, basically, if you want to get either of them riled up, just say Card Sharks. Anyway, I'm starting that series. I have started that series with one of the Jeopardies for DOS. And I'm basically using it as my practice for hosting Jeopardy one day.
That's right. How are your... Did we play one of your PowerPoint presentations?
We did. That was going to be on the extravaganza as well, but that is now floating without purpose again.
I mean, it could be cycled into a Trivial Matters. It still counts.
Oh, that's what I'm going to do. I just need to get 2 more good people. And I need to make sure I have make sure the tabletop buzzer is working.
What day do you normally do this?
Kind of just whenever, honestly.
Right.
The last time I did it was last night. I was going to do 3 games, but I only did 1 because the windstorm was fucking with my power.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's buzzer-based, though, and it would require my input to make work, and I'm not really willing to do that for that, so it would be the PowerPoints if we did anything of that nature.
Okay.
But yeah, more discussion about that probably after Halloween.
Oh, next week I think we're all still good. Or at least I am.
Oh yeah, I'm good for next week.
Good to go.
I will keep you posted as to the health of my computer. Why don't we assume it will be laptop-based and we try this horrible frog game?
Okay.
I don't think I have the processing power to host and stream. Why doesn't Alpha be our cursor?
Because Alpha won't be here, right? Is that correct?
For Halloween week. I'm here next week. I am not here.
Get one more.
Yeah. One more.
Okay. If you can host if you can use the streaming service, and you can host a Discord call.
Oh yeah, I can. What I can do is I can set.
I'm talking to Wit.
Oh, okay.
The game itself is just a Flash game in your browser.
I will have to see if Kuro has OBS on this laptop.
Well, we will see what we can do.
Indeed.
I currently see it, but that doesn't mean it's not there.
Indibbly do.
And
That doesn't look
hopefully
good.
your computer will be fixed then anyway. Because they When I used to order computer parts back in my day, you had to wait 6 to 8 weeks to get it.
I was very surprised because I'm going through the company and I thought that like, boy, I don't know if they have like an efficient shipping actual parts, but it came fairly promptly.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah, back in my day, 2 kilobytes of RAM was all you needed.
Yep.
I remember the first time I got a 1 gigabyte hard drive, I was in awe that we had leapt the giga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I do remember that too.
And now they've got terrors
So
out
old.
there.
And since I'm feeling so old, I'd like to go to bed.
Yes, I'm Alpha.
It's been Wit.
And I was super late.
And we all say, good night, stupid.
Night, stupid.
Silver?
Oh, every time I say something at this point, it gets cut off because you always disconnected.
Oh,
So
but we're
I've
gonna
been
start letting you say it
trained.
now.
Oh, okay. I don't think you guys are stupid.
So what
Good
will
night. Nope, that's what I'm just saying. I don't think you're stupid.
That can be his sign off.
Yeah.
Because we're mean, and then he's the sweet one.
I believe in you guys.